We are built for this network, for the strong, not the weak.
It's your boy DGrate from South Central. Tune in on Sunday for Sunday Night Love Jones, 4 o'clock, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And on Mondays for Monday Night Love Jones, 4 o'clock, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time for good music, good conversation, and good vibes. It's all about the love. Yeah, man.
Trump, gimme, push, step, crush.
I know my parents loved me, stand behind me come what may. I know now that I'm ready, for I finally heard them say it's a different world, ooh, than where you come from.
Now the world don't move to the beat of just one drum. What might be right for you may not be right for some. A man is born, he's a man of means. Then along come two, they got nothing but the genes. They got different strokes and things, different strokes and things, different strokes to move the world.
We're brothers, we're happy and we're singing and we're colored. Give me a high five.
All right, cut and print. Beautiful, guys. Dynamite.
Here it goes. Everybody out there, go run and tell your homeboys and homegirls it's time for Keenan and Kel to keep you laughing in the afternoon. So don't touch that dial, don't read the room, cause they always in the summer, no frontin' and you don't wanna miss it. It's double K like do the good way. Yes, Keenan and Kel, I should've said Kel and Keenan, and you gotta watch Keenan, cause Keenan be scheming with a plan or a plot to make it to the top, but they kinda in the middle, cause they always getting caught. This ain't the Hardy Boys or...
It's a rare condition this day and age to read any good news on the newspaper page. And love and tradition of the grand design, some people say, is even harder to find. Well, then there must be some magic clue inside these gentle walls. 'Cause all I see with me will always be tight. Family every single day and night. Even when you start acting like a fool, you know I'm loving every single thing you do. I know that I can always be myself. You're more than anybody. And every day as I'm heading out to school, you know there's no one I love as much as you. Guys. Family, proud family.
in the morning, new day is dawning. It's me. Now realizing my responsibility. It's me. My best friend's always on my mind. You wanna be down tonight? I gotta do what I gotta do. I gotta move on, yeah. Moesha. Shake up family tree with siblings synchronicity. Tell me how much I miss you. Now everybody knows I ain't ever gonna let you go.
Well. Thank you for tuning in. It's another episode, the official episode 3, but we're going to review episode 5 as well as episode 2 of Power Book 2. It is the Couch Potatoes, hosted by yours truly and my man DGrate. How you doing, D?
What's going on, sir, man? Can't call it.
Another interesting week in Lovecraft land has gone by, and Power seems to be ramping up. It's up to you, man. Which direction you want to go in first?
Shoot, man. You know what? Let's flip it. Let's go Power, knock that out, and then we're gonna get to the meat of Lovecraft. Excuse the background, you know what I mean?
All right. Well. Mr. Tariq is slowly turning into his dad. Thoughts on that?
Yeah, we seen that in the first episode. So, you know, him just doing, like I said, he was doing a lot of stuff. But he said that though. He told Ghost that, you know, in his face. He said, you know, I'm you. You know what I mean? Straight up. And if you look at the power and the things that Tariq went through, you know, which everybody was hating on Tariq, you know, the different situation he was in power. For a kid, man, for a young kid, that dude been through. He's been through a lot, bro.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? He done killed 2 people. You know what I mean? Got kidnapped. He was on that syrup. Kanan had him drinking that juice.
Yeah.
You know, drug dealing. This dude been through so much.
Oh, you forgot? You forgot he watched his sister get murdered.
Watched his sister get murdered. You know what I mean? He venged for her death. Dealing with the police. You know, dealing with a broken family. You know what I mean? With his mom and dad going through their issues. Excuse me. The phone, bro. My bad. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm at my mama's house, so give me excuse the background. But yeah, we see him turning into now a straight businessman, straight college student, straight player. He played his full, man, but he learned he learned from the best by watching Tommy and watching his dad and his mom. You know what I mean? And King. So it's crazy, man. He been trained. He went to the right school of getting to know how to get there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he gonna try to do it in his own way. You feel me?
Yes, indeed. It's a complicated situation for a young person, man. I would hate to be him in this situation because his entire life is upside down at this point. And at some point, man, something gonna have to break. And is it gonna be him or is it gonna be is he gonna come out on the other side? Because again, like you said, this is a dude 17, 18 years old.
Right.
And if you 17, 18 years old, hell, he doing stuff that his father couldn't handle. So if you're doing stuff that something your father can't handle at 17, 18 years old, how in the hell are you going to handle this as a teenager? Exactly. And, you know, and then the thing is, let's not forget, this is a dude who still has an accelerated academic program while keeping another student in school.
Right. So he's doing double. He's going to school for himself. And
right.
He's like in like AP class. You know,
right.
The hardest classes. You know, so they already put Tariq in it, like he's gifted, like he's smart. You know what I mean? We know that. You know, but in college, he's not taking no basic, regular class. Well, no matter if you back up, I guess that school is known for just outstanding students to be there anyway. You got to be top of the line. You feel me?
No, you just got to be rich. The courses that he are in are top of the line courses.
Right. Off the top. And he so far he's doing well.
Right.
I mean, he started off slow because he didn't complete those books, but he's getting on it. You know what I mean? He's getting on it. He's playing school because he's going to school for himself and he's going to school for the basketball player too.
Right.
Big time. This too, the average kid cannot handle what this dude is about to go through. For real.
And that's the scary part because at some point, look, man, this dude been going all gas, no brakes since the beginning of since mid-season, 5 seasons on Power. So since mid-season, season 4, he been going all gas, no brakes. So at some point, bruh, you are going to break. And if you... Go ahead, no. Go ahead.
And that's why they got him going seeing old girl, the counselor, the psychiatrist, I believe. You know what I mean? She's thinking like us, like this dude is a serious dad. His dad just passed. Blah blah blah. You need somebody to talk to. Tyree, come here. I'm so sorry for you. So he looking like, man, whatever. You know what I mean?
I'm glad you brought her up.
And let's get on it. And to me, I'm looking at her and she's like she line stepping a little bit. You know what I mean? Like,
that's exactly what I was about to say, man.
Man, my counselor's coming to me like that, and she's fine too. I'm like, hold up. Oh, I know a whole lot of dudes in which the basketball player is looking at her like, I'm trying to spit game at you. And she ain't paying him no attention. She's like, yeah, whatever. Her mind is just on the first one's on the paper that he wrote, what he did, and on Tariq. You know what I mean? She's like, Google got eyes over Tariq while she's still involved with the dude that she brought in to the school.
But see, that's the thing. She's not really involved with him. She's a sex addict. So there is no involvement. It's a sex addiction. And if you...
That's her issue, right?
Right. So, and she lock in on Tariq. Next thing you know, It's a whole nother set of problems. So Tariq, at the end of the day, Tariq is his father's son.
Right.
Because that's one thing about Ghost, and that's what I was tripping on when the whole Get Down started. They was moving too fast. Like I remember one week, Big Little Noise was like he disagreed because at the very beginning, Ghost killed that Puerto Rican cat. Episode 1 within the first 15 minutes. The reason I disagreed with him is, Ghost killed Homeboy right off the bat. Bam, you out of here. Scared the hell out the Puerto Rican girl. She disappeared for 3 seasons and so forth and so on, right? But we didn't know any of them. That was them introducing us to them. This is who he is, a businessman / street dude. This is who Tommy is. This is the business that they're in. The difference in Tariq is, this is the reason I say it was moving too fast, is we know who Tariq is. We know who these characters are. So you don't have to rush us into the story. We are, at the end of the day, we 6 years into this whole story.
Right.
But hell, it's working out. I give you that. I give you, hey, they slowing down. They making it work.
Slowing down. So, like we said in that first episode, they had everything going fast just to get us into, this is the direction we're going with this. We're going to feed y'all this, and then we're going to just let it marinate, and we're going to bring it home. We're going to bring it home, you know what I mean? So, I get it, you know what I mean?
Right.
If you go in with a closed mind and your expectations is supposed to be, this is supposed to be like Power, he's supposed to be like Ghost and Tommy, blah, 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 you're going to be, it's going to mess you up.
Right.
You know what I mean? You got to let it breathe, receive what they're giving you with an open mind, and just go ahead and just dissect it and take it to what we see. You know what I mean?
Right. And see, I got one question. Maybe you can answer it, or if anybody want to participate, please help me understand. Why in the hell are they protecting Sack or Sax or whatever the hell his name is? The Fed buddy.
Yeah, he's dirty, man. He's so foul that, you know, I don't know why they doing that, man.
Because, bro, if that's me and my mama, we telling on Sack.
And I thought that what they was gonna do is in the first episode of the court. I thought they was about to drop dime on Sack because he was there when Ghost got killed. They had it all. It was all set up. It was all set up. Hey, put the number.
That's what I'm doing right now.
Okay, because we want people to call in and get involved, and because anybody else might have different angles on what we're talking about to help us, you know, understand what's going on. You know what I mean? Then we're gonna switch over to the other TV show, but
yeah, that's something because look, if that's my mama and she fighting for her life, and all we got to do is present reasonable doubt, all you got to do is say, I was scared, dude, the Fed, we didn't know what the fuck was going on, and he was there. The security cameras will show that he was there, and it's a done deal. My mama coming home.
Joe said, you see what Joe said? Joe said, don't worry, the Blanca chick is going to snitch out Sack. Yeah, she out of Sack. When they talk to her,
but she don't really have dirt on Sax. She has suspicions as well, and that's not really my concern. This shit shouldn't have got this far. This is my mama, and dude was there. But then Tariq gonna have to explain how he know he was there because he allegedly walked up on me to get down.
Right. And as far as everybody knows, he wasn't there.
Right.
Because he left and he came back. Like, your dad been killed. He was crying and whatever in front with everybody else.
Right.
So that's one reason why he don't want to that's probably the reason why. Because if they drop dime on Sack, now he could flip it and try to say, well, Reese was there, but they got to prove that he was there too. You know what I mean?
Right. But because once they find out he was there, It don't make a difference if Jesus Christ was there.
Mm.
Oh, well, Tariq was there too, really. And then you got what's his name? What's his name? Then that's when the cop come in and say, I thought the chump was dirty the whole time. How the hell he get fired? Yada yada yada, this, that, and the third. That's when you get your mom out of this, because he can tell Method Man any and everything.
Right.
And nothing comes out. And then they have to explain why the former prosecutor was how she get the case. See, they could bury Sachs if this was a real situation, because he has too many things to cover. And this is a dude whose license has been suspended before. He got too many holes in his story. There's too many holes in his boat, bro. I'm sorry.
They holding on to his ass though for some reason.
You know, obviously it's for the story, but if you're gonna make this shit realistic, come on, son. Because there is no way in hell. Look, bro, and I hate to bring this aspect into it because it is a TV show, but just on the white man, black man side of the game, picking this white man over my mama. My mama been home a long time ago.
Man.
No way in hell my mama in jail and Sachs was there with a gun.
Big time. You don't see how that's
Shit, if Sachs had any sense, he'll see if he can get a job with his ex-boss, and then
old girl, black lady.
Yeah, with the black lady, and then quit his damn federal job. Or see if his brother-in-law can hook him up.
Oh yeah.
Because
he's on the edge already. He sneaks wrong in the office, man. He's done.
yeah, he fall out in the whisper. His ass is fired.
But look, check this out. You peep how he brought that other cat in. You want him to be the lead investigator on the situation. You know what I mean?
Right. That's his dumbass fault, though.
He gonna be a fall guy. Sally, I don't think he gonna live too long.
Yeah, he gonna be a crash test dummy, because what I believe eventually is gonna happen, they gonna bring that sister back, because at some point, him going to her house. Remember, they don't like in TV shows. They don't yell out things randomly. To me, they don't. Like, she was like, "This meeting never happened. You better," she trying to make it seem like, I don't know nothing. I don't know what the hell you talking about. But I believe that's gonna come back into play, because hey man, Method Man a snake, flat out. He's a traditional snake. I ain't mad at the man, but it is what it is.
You gonna see how he gonna work this, you know what I mean? Because he tried to pull that off, and they shut that down in the courtroom big time. You feel me?
But in the judge's chambers, like what Joe referencing, in the judge's chambers, the rubber met the road. The rubber flat out met the road. They know what time it is. They know how he gonna get down. And Meth ain't playing, man. Meth and the other attorney, it's clear to me around episode, if it's like 13, 15 episodes, around episode 14, Tasha gonna come on home. And it's more than obvious. To me, it's more than obvious. But trust and believe, Sachs ass his ass is out like a let-out couch at some point.
Right.
Because okay, what were you saying?
No, finish that thought.
Yeah, because he getting torn into too many different directions. His brother-in-law shaking him down. His father has told him, "Don't embarrass our family." the damn feds and the DNC, the Democratic National Convention Party, they like, hey, we get your ass. And then because the Asian buddy from Too Fast and the Furious, he didn't threaten his job. First of all, you threatened my job, I'm quitting. Because if Sachs quit, their whole case go straight to hell.
Yeah, because he's the one that invested into the whole situation.
Right. So, I don't know, man. I know if that was my mama, I'd have turned states on Sachs' ass, and we be getting on to Mary J and her family. Speaking of which, speak on that, man.
Mary J is straight. Hey, that's the whole storyline. You probably can run a whole spin off on just on her alone.
No
and
doubt.
Her family. You feel me? You see her in the bed with the dude, with the correctional officer that's in the jail cell.
No. That's a cop. That's NYPD, bro.
Oh, that's the police?
That's the police. Buddy, the police.
Oh. Okay, I thought he was working inside the. He must got the hookup though inside the jail. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah, we see her with the cop dude. You know, she's straight gangster. She in her house. You know, ain't no telling how big the house is, but she in her house with this dude, and he really trying to get in. You know what I mean? But she telling her, it's like, only thing you can do for me is provide protection. Ain't nothing. I'm not really in you. I'm just here just satisfying my need before I go back on tour. So, but she's running things though, man. She's running things. Got a daughter, and I thought that her son is this old boy, huh? The one that popped that dude in the hallway. Ain't that her son?
That's her son, right? She got two sons.
Somebody said that was the hitman. I was like, that's her son.
No, because remember, she keeps telling 5-0, hey, Junebug gonna be back in a little while.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you know,
that's her son.
He gonna be pissed off.
And you saw that in the previews for next week, because they gonna break wide on her because now homeboy know the police was at the crib.
Oh, the son.
Right. He saw him with the blue label bottle and the envelope.
Yeah, she running things over there. You know, we still got to get the backstory about how she got in position. Well, obviously got in position because her old man is locked up, and see how much he's running things through prison and in his business, whatever the case may be.
Oh well, you already know what his business is. That man Ghost. He the outlet. He ain't the plug. He the outlet.
Right. And then we got the daughter. How Mary J is schooling her about, you know, she want to find out everything about Tariq. But Tariq, hey, he stepped up though when old boy took him outside. He was like, you know, tried to bang on him, like, you know, hey, let's go in his house, stays in the house, or whatever the case may be. He straight off said, man, old boy's a snitch. Remember old boy came in during the time, the brother,
brother-in-law.
Brother-in-law came in there, and Tariq's like, nigga, snitch, how you think this nigga got out? Y'all ain't here. Tell y'all he was getting out. He just pop up. He's snitching. He a snitch. You know what I mean? And so when he was breaking that down to, got the dude. Now I want to call by it. I might have to look up his name on the show.
The oldest son.
The oldest son. We broke it down. I'm gonna call him Bobby Brown. Play Bobby Brown and do a mission movie. But I'm gonna look his name up. But when he was dropping signs, though, he was looking like smart. You know what I mean? He ain't no BS. He up on it. That saved his ass for right now. You know what I mean?
Oh no, I think that solidified it because think about it, man. He showed, man, give me some go ahead on with that bullshit, man. Miss me. It ain't my turn. Go ahead on with the next dude with that. He let him know, no, bro. We're not doing that. We're not doing none of that. And you see how he chumped him and just walked back in the crib. Like, man, go ahead on with that. And then when got in the car, like, you ain't gonna do nothing with that gun, man.
Straight up.
And he let him know, dude, you know, whatever you and your mama on, go ahead on with that, man.
That was clear. If anybody want to call in, call us up. Let's get this thing cracking on. What's your point of view about Power Book 2, Episode 2? You know, I know y'all watching it. Quit playing. Y'all quit playing with it. Call us in and break it down with us, man. This is some real talk right here. Ain't nothing but the couch potatoes jumping off.
But, the number 605-313-4379. That is 605-313-4379. The access code is 920547. Yeah, man, it's gonna be interesting. And like Rocket said, they all operating out of Queens. So at some point, you know, Mary already had 5-0 do a background check on Tariq. So, you know, at some point, that's going to play a role. And she said anybody who come in contact with him end up dead or in jail, which is not really necessarily true. But at some point, these backgrounds will intertwine because at some point, everything got to come out. It has to.
Right. Joe said his name's Kane. I knew it was something like that. His name's Kane.
Oh, okay.
He's Mary said Kane gonna be home soon. Yeah, her name's Kane. What's up, Chief? I see Chief. You want to get a shout out real quick? I wrote his name down.
Knock yourself out.
All right. Shout out to Miss Moncabella from 305. She came off in the room. You know what I mean? Joe from Houston. What's up, Joe? We got Miss Michelle Smith off of here rocking with us. Big Illinois. What's up, Big Illy? Man, on New Max Radio. Check out New Max when they find program. We got #1 DJ Knox, the crown holder, man. What's Knox? Hit us up, man. Call in. We want to hear your voice, sir. We got Susan Sparrow. We got BNBS3 Radio. We got Miss Tess. We got Rhonda, Lauren. Once again, we got Chief, Jay Fish, X Squad, Miss Candace. I think I pronounced her name right. Mr. Michael Williams. And we just stepped in the room. Miss Shelly Q was off in here. So yeah, we caught up on people that's in the chat room. And I got the mayor. He came on my chat room over here. The mayor, which is Remy Ken, X Squad, and Miss Moncabella came over there. I see Big Illinois on both sides. So we got the simulcast going on my platform also. Yeah, man. Call us up. The phone number's in the chat room. I think I got some faces with us. Keep typing up. I got you right here. I feel like I put it in. You good. Yeah, man. So, give me your thoughts. Break that back down again. You hit a good point about the counselor lady. She played in. I saw her face before. And I told the wife, she played in This Is Us. She was the girlfriend of one of the characters. This Is Us. So break down that. You said.
I think at some point, due to her sexual addiction, her and Tariq will have a physical relationship because she half-ass pushing up on him now.
Man.
She half-ass pushing up on him now. And, you know, it's just too many emotions going on. And she has too much concern to just be a counselor, if you ask me. I'm not saying that you can't have that much concern about a counselor because at the end of the day, this is a young person who's gone through some traumatic episodes. But you don't know him that in depth. And again, humanity allows you to give a damn about people that you don't know, and that's not a problem. But with her past, her sexual addiction, and her inability to sabotage with her previous lover, even going as far as getting him a job at the school that she's working at, knowing that she has this problem, it's this saying in Chicago, you go to the barber shop enough time, you're going to get a haircut.
Yeah, we're going to see how that storyline play out. Do you think she's doing too much as trying to like hold like a ritual for ghosts and all? I'm like, that was just too much. I'm like, you don't even know.
That's exactly that's one of the reasons I believe this is more than just a counselor, young person relationship. We got a caller. What's your name? What you want to talk about?
It's your boy Knox, bro.
Oh, what's good, brother?
What's going on? Nah, man, that nigga, bro, I told you, man, I don't like Tariq ass, man. I told y'all before this shit started, man.
Tariq owed Knox $20.
But I think Tariq, when he was talking with DGrate, I'm going to call him Bobby Brown, too. You know what I mean? Because I don't know his name like that. His name so when he was, right, you know what I mean? That's his fame. When Tariq was talking to Bobby Brown about how Uncle Jack or whoever that guy was a snitch, he already pulled out like that. He tried to make it seem like, yo, you know, I'm built for this or whatever the case, no pun intended, you know what I mean? But he tried to make it seem like, yo, I'm a street dude, but I'm going to keep secrets. I ain't going to say shit. Don't worry about me, whatever the case may be. But I think Tariq just jumped his hand a little bit quick, bro. He showed his hand a little bit quick. Because now you bending into the sister, so to say, or the young female, and asking her favors, can she get a hookup with moms and everything else. Now, she reporting, the little girl reporting that to Mary. You feel what I'm saying? So, right.
No, I think that's part of his plan. I think.
Yeah, but if they really wanted to get to Tariq, though, HRap, she could manipulate and send the word inside the jail to get mom due.
No, I think.
See what I'm saying?
I don't think it's that type of party. I think he just showed them, look, man, while y'all watching me, watch the motherfucker that you need to keep an eye on. I'm not the motherfucker to be worried about. And since you see I'm solidified and you see I'm just as crooked as y'all, then okay, we gonna go from here.
But it's something Mary worried about because she want the little jump off cop to look at info about Tariq.
Oh, well, he's gonna. When you watch the preview, like when if you keep watching, when the show go off, they show you previews of the next week, and she clearly got that info, but she is. I don't think it's a setup kind of thing because at some point she gonna be having Tariq doing Kane's job because you can see in all the previews.
Right, and that's the leverage she's gonna use against Tariq. Listen, if you want your moms to be this, that, and the third and good on the inside, you do this for me. You feel what I'm saying? He already doing the favor by doing her youngest son work on the school level, but now you talking about the criminal level. You feel what I'm saying? Her name rings weight based off her dude. You feel what I'm saying? That's locked up. So if you do this for me, I could pull a couple of strings here for you.
Well, she already pulled the string. She got Tasha the phone, and she got the day after pill. So now the girl in jail owes Tasha a favor. That's what I'm saying. I don't think she's worried. She's worried about Tariq in regards to him being dangerous. I don't think it's going to be a situation to whereas Tariq is a threat to that family because he just showed them, I'm not the motherfucker you need to worry about. It's your family you need to worry about with this snitch ass.
Yeah, right. Do you think and Bobby Brown went back to mom's like, yo, do this smart and shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So, in a sense, they're gonna use Tariq. They know his fame and who his father was too. So they're gonna manipulate a little bit of using Tariq towards their advantage also. You feel what I'm saying? On the political connect side as well. Now, how Mary and Meth relationship is, that's the relationship I'm waiting to see how them two get connected. You feel what I'm saying? Based off of that. Right. Now, I'm waiting for that relationship to come across. You feel what I'm saying? Once I see how that relationship come across, because like you said, Meth is already dirty.
Meth about the money, he about the fame, he about the highlight. You feel what I'm saying? So how he come across and the relationship between him and Mary and how that intertwines with Tariq is gonna be something different.
You know what? Maybe I used the wrong word and dirty. I think he a typical lawyer, but he is good at his job. He is all about getting criminals out of jail.
Yeah, he's an opportunist. You see how Tariq put the battery in his back, like, yo, I just gave you the best case of your life. Fame, this, da 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 da. You know what I mean? Because he could have backed away from that right then and there. You feel what I'm saying? When they queen pen Tasha. You know what I mean? But once Tariq put the battery in his back, he told Tariq, I need another 490 down. I need this, that, and the dirt. You know what I mean? So even his assistant chick, like, yo, we should just walk away from this. You know what I mean? Because it's looking crazy. But he is rebelled on not giving that up. And I think Sax, they just putting Sax out there on a fish line, man. Sax gonna get his, bro. Like Just Joe said, that chick Bronca, she gon' burn Sax, man. Cause she got more on Sax than whether he know it or not. Sax thinking he's just like the middleman, and he's like, oh no, Tasha ain't never do this, Tasha ain't never do that. But yo, I'm telling you, it's gonna be tricky when that trial or something come up. Cause Bronca already told her, look, put me on the stand, because she get ready to rail it all.
But what is it all? Because she knows. See, the thing is, if she tell what she know about Sax, she going to jail too.
Yeah, but I think that's the sacrifice she's willing to make.
Nah, I doubt it. Ain't nobody signing up for the penitentiary.
Okay, watch. You be surprised, bro. And I won't even put it back. Okay, even then, I think she got a little more dirt on Sax from when he got fired from the DA's office and stuff like that.
From what I
she's NYPD. She's not really DA.
The only thing she got on Sax is when they found that when they put that phone from the previous attorney.
Right.
That's it. But the fact that
probably a couple of things from Andre. You know what I mean? From
right.
Andre Coleman thing.
But if you tell that, you and Sax go to jail.
Well, I mean, hey.
Because if she was that gung ho on getting Sax, she'd have told on his ass a long time ago.
If she works out an immunity deal, that's the only way I can see her pulling off with that. She could work out an immunity deal, bro. Because they done turned this whole thing to a federal case now. If it's a fed case, listen, let me get immunity. I can give you the dirty cop. You feel what I'm saying? This, that, and the dirt. This is what I got.
It's about to go down, bro.
Yeah, because that immunity deal was big in season 5, I believe. She was offering immunity deals to a lot of people.
Yeah, because she was trying to nail Ghost to the wall, and she knew Andre could get Ghost, but that's different than locking yourself.
Work that immunity deal to her advantage.
That's different than putting yourself in the penitentiary and ruining your career.
Yeah, that's why she's probably gonna try to get her immunity.
That immunity only means you don't go to jail.
Don't try to do no jail time.
Immunity only means you won't go to jail. It don't mean you get to keep your job.
Right. That's what I'm saying. She probably still gonna give up the career, but hey, listen, I'd rather give up the career too than to be fucking doing 30, 35 years for some shit. Give me immunity.
Or shut your damn mouth and hope the next motherfucker gets Sax, because I can guarantee you, Sax is gonna throw up. Hey, your ass is in on this shit. You better shut your fucking mouth.
Right. Shelly said, same brother already warned y'all he's gonna fuck up and lose his job.
Yeah. It's crazy how this shit going, man. And motherfucking Rashad Tate gonna be a motherfucking key factor too.
And you see how he popped up out of that?
Yeah.
That's crazy. It's crazy.
He's gonna be a key factor too, bro. I'm telling you, he's gonna be a real key factor on some shit.
It's good how they keeping these characters and they and you know in their roles still going on. You know what I mean? Not bringing everybody brand new, but bringing some people from the old show to keep the story going.
Tate right now, he just want office. He don't give a fuck what he got to do. Now that Ghost is gone, he want that position. He want that governor position or lieutenant governor position. So he gonna go do it by any means measurement to get that right now.
Give me your angle on how everybody was trying to pump up Tyreek to talk bad about Ghost at the funeral. And it was kind of weird how they did it outside, they do it in the church, you know what I mean? Maybe because of COVID, I don't know, but how they did everything outside instead of doing in the church. About them wanting Tyreek to talk bad about his pops. Give me your take on that.
Well, I think Meth and them wanted to, because they would have persuaded the jury of getting Tasha out and made Ghost seem like he was the leader of the organization, which in reality it was. You feel what I'm saying? But I big up Tariq on that. He just went in there with his own agenda. You feel what I'm saying? He didn't go to either side. He just was like, yo, my dad was my dad. He taught me certain values. You feel what I'm saying? But one thing he was for sure was about his family. You feel what I'm saying? So you couldn't knock that from nothing. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day.
When they was going, this is what I'm thinking, and maybe it's just me, you know what I mean? And he even said it, that he said he's learning more about his dad now than he did with Ghost was alive. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm thinking like now he's understanding like, damn, because he's damn near in the same position. You feel me? I'm thinking like he's understanding like, damn, you know what I mean?
He's in the exact same position.
He's feeling bad about
judging his father.
He's gonna have a breakdown soon, sooner or later, or sometime during this season. It gotta hit him. It gotta hit him, and he gonna lose it. You know what I mean? You can't just be that cool on all that he just. This motherfucker is cooler than a cucumber. You feel me? He just man, you know, at his age and what he's going through. So it's gonna be a point where all this stuff he's gonna learn about Ghost and what he already feel about Ghost or his dad, he's gonna have to break down. That's just the human part of the human side of it. You know what I mean? He's gonna hit the fan soon, man. It's gonna hit the fan soon. And we don't know if Ghost will come back in a dream or as a vision, like when Kanan was coming back and talking to him, and how Angie was coming back. They might have him come back and do Tariq like that too. You know what I mean? He might be seeing on some of his device. He might see in his vision. I'm just saying. I could be wrong. It could be way out of bounds, but I got a feeling.
No, it's gonna be interesting. And this is only season 1. You feel what I'm saying? We coming up with a bunch of scenarios, so we gonna see how everything plays out, man. For real, it's gonna be crazy.
Chief said Ghost not dead. So
Ghost dead as Elvis, man.
That
motherfucker hanging with Tupac.
I won't be surprised with it going towards either the end of season 1 or the beginning of season 2 that Tommy pops up back in town.
Personally, I think the whole situation with him, with what he was saying at the eulogy and things like that, I actually think that's gonna make him stronger, because when Ghost died, he was extremely angry, and he didn't understand what Ghost was going through. Like, why would you leave us? Why would you sell dope? Why did you lie to me? He had all these questions. And now that his uncle popped up and told him who his father is, he got everybody telling him who his father is. He can relate, because he's going through hell and high water to keep his mama out of jail. That's why I said last week, I don't like the way they did Ghost at the end of this. It made Ghost, you know, it's some old clean it up for the public thing, but this is a fucking TV show. But they made Ghost a sociopath. Ghost in season 1 through 4, there's no way in hell Ghost would have told Tariq, turn yourself in and I'm going to hook you up as the lieutenant governor. There is no way in hell he would have told him that. But now Tariq is getting a taste of being Ghost. He got to lie, beg, borrow, and steal to get shit done. And now he see why my father was lying to me. So I think it's going to make him stronger.
Yeah.
Because at first he was powered by anger and emotion. Now he's going to be motivated by, oh, damn. This is why my father was doing all the shit. And I totally agree with you. I do believe there will be a comeback from the dead moment from Ghost. Because it's a signature of the show.
Right. So he definitely in that survival mode, like you said, of just like doing what his father did. His father was dirty and trying to stay clean at the same time. You know, he had his little outside thing, but when he really wanted to go strictly legit, it was like he was getting pulled back in the fucking game. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Right. And the crazy part is like Tasha was just like not helping the nigga be clean. She wanted the nigga to be a drug dealer for life type shit. Right. You know what I mean?
And her feelings was hurt. You know what I mean? Because of Angie. You know, so she.
But see, hold it. Let me stop right there. Because I've been wanting to say this shit since he started fucking with Angela season 1 or 2. I'm not telling nobody that infidelity is cool. I'm not saying that you can't come up with a reason to cheat on your wife. If you're tired of being there, you're tired of being there, then bounce out, right? But at the end of the day, let's not forget early in the season when Angela first came up, Ghost said to Tasha, we got enough money to leave this dope shit alone. Let's just go legit. And she said no. And then you got the love of your life standing there saying, who's a fucking attorney for the Federal Bureau of Investigation. So why the fuck? Again, it is no reason to cheat on your wife, but if it ever was an excuse, that's one. I'm trying to grow past this shit. The dope, like his uncle said, Ghost Daddy always said, it's only one way or two ways out of this: jail or in the ground. And he took the latter of the two. So this is Tasha got what she asked for, if you ask me. It ain't a popular stance to take, but goddamn it, I don't want to be no goddamn drug dealer my whole life.
That goddamn Tasha trouble. She even tried to get my man she was boning at the end locked up then. Oh. You know what I mean? That shit crazy.
That's why she locked up now.
Right.
But yeah, I mean,
my man was smart though, because he was like, fuck that, let me go to this cafe. You know what I mean? They got him on camera at the cafe, so that was his alibi. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. My man was smart for doing that, for real, because if he had not did that, Tasha would have got away with that shit, for real.
Yeah, man, and it just goes, man. Tasha reckless, and again, this is why I don't like the way they ended the story with Ghost. They did the same thing with The Sopranos. They made Tony a degenerate gambler, basically saying crime ain't good, crime don't pay. But nah, man, crime paying like a motherfucker.
Right. Yeah.
Like Cool G Rap said. Like Cool G Rap said, they say crime don't pay, it's paying white motherfuckers.
Yeah, true. Well, fellas, I'm gonna let y'all continue the show. I'm about to put my ears back on, man.
My man, appreciate you, Knox.
Yo, I appreciate you. You know, when y'all get to that, y'all get to that Love Country jump off. That was a hella. I mean, come on now. That shit fucked me up, bro.
That was a powerful episode.
I was like, man, what is the fire going on here?
You know what I mean? It's up to man.
Hey, I'm ready. I'm ready. Whenever you are, man.
Let's make it happen. All right, so hold up. We're gonna segue from Power Book 2, and we're gonna get to episode 5 of Lovecraft Country. Hope everybody is caught up. Cause if you don't want to get no spoilers or you don't want to hear information,
You should be listening, damn it.
sit your ass down.
Right. Let me hit him with that. If you mad that we finna talk about episode 5, you need to hurry up and. There you go.
Yo, man, it started all crazy, man. Like Ruby taking her power, the little potion thing with the being white and black. Now she, flipping the script on people, and bro, it's just too much, man. Montrose wound up being gay. That came out. Like, I don't even know. I gotta go back and watch it to grasp what really happened. And what's the dude Ruby was born and wound up being the female, right?
Hey.
The sister.
Yeah. But he always said that they was never in the same place at the same time. So
that makes me further think episode back when she rolled in the house. She just took that potion, transformed herself, came back and kicked them cops' ass real quick.
Right.
And then went on that date with Ruby. That's crazy.
That's crazy, right? Right?
Hey.
Because I can't think of that. That was that theory. I was thinking about when I always thought, I'm thinking they were two separate people like everybody else was. I'm always thinking.
Not everybody.
The house front. Okay. I thought William was in the house when the house crumbled. I thought he was done. You know what I mean? But right.
But like I said a couple weeks ago, you noticed William and old girl was never in the same place, same time. And for the record, like Big Illinois said, Big Illinois, this is just some Chicago shit. Y'all seen it, Cabrini Green. Big Illinois used to live in that building, Jack.
Wow. That's crazy.
Man.
Crazy.
But
hey, what is it telling you? Or let's go back to the beginning. Let's go back to when Ruby slept with William Christina.
Right.
When he got the yam on the staircase, you know what I mean? And the conversation they had, and she was expressing her feelings, because she's looking at it, she's hurt, she's torn. You know what I'm saying? She didn't get the job. She hired this other black chick for the job. Nobody wasn't feeling her when she saw her. So last episode she was pissed. So she then crossed over with this white cat. You know what I'm saying? And whatever he offered her, she fell into it. She was like, man, at this point, fuck it. You know what I mean? Whatever. And then when she woke up, that was the deal. You know what I mean? This is the deal I'm going to give you. If you want to experience some freedom, you want to experience being not harassed, just want to be free. I'm gonna give you that life. I'm gonna give it to you, but you gotta do something for me. You know what I mean? Yeah. And she bit. And so when she woke up as a white lady, and it tells. See, this is the big part. When she was out there running around on that street, and she was tripping because she didn't know what was going on. And we knew when that black boy bumped into that white lady, man, and those cops. It's just like today. He was gonna get a beat down. He was about to whoop the hell out there. All she had to say was like, yeah, he did whatever. It was a rap, bro. It was a rap.
Yeah,
that was crazy,
man.
And I tell you,
it kind of lets me. Let me finish this. I'm trying to cut you off, DGrate. I'm trying to cut you off. I'm sorry, bro. But it makes me kind of think with that type of potion or liquid of what they possess, like what other powers is they possessing? Like, can they bring back the dead? Can they, you know what I mean?
He did that in the first episode.
George and shit like that.
I was actually there. They can.
They did. They brought back the dead.
They brought back Lenny.
Yeah. So that means they use a tick for what he's worth, and if you know, I don't know, man, it's crazy because Tick fucked Montrose up. Oh, when he found out he killed homegirl and burnt the papers and shit, he fucked him up. For real. He really lost it. You know what I mean? So I don't even know how that relationship. I think that relationship is either burnt.
Exactly. It takes something crazy for him to switch back over, but it's done. You know, and Montrose was like, he know he did wrong, and he didn't even fight back. He was like,
right.
This whole episode for me was about anger. It was about deep anger. Deep anger.
Ruby got her revenge on that manager and shit.
Right.
Trying to rape old girl in the alley and shit.
But Ruby set it off with her anger, being frustrated, being a black person and what she was going through, right? She was tired of that, you know what I mean? But then she saw the other side and how, you know, because when she was that white lady, she was trying to help old girl like in the department store, but then she was back in the back with her co-workers, and they was just, you know, the white privilege that they was dealing with, and she was seeing both sides. She walked into the ice cream parlor, and homeboy said, "You not paying nothing."
Right.
Just color.
Let me address Shelly. Shelly, Tree already told Tick that Montrose was gay. He told him he had been kicking it with the gay dude, so I don't think it'll be a shock at all.
Right. He said that in the museum where they was trying to find Titus's pages.
Oh, that's what he was talking about?
Yeah.
The tall dude, right?
Yeah, Tree. That's his name, Tree.
See, that's why you got to listen to every dialogue. You got to pick up on everything because I didn't know. I was like, oh shit. Mm-hmm. Okay.
But I didn't know that particular scene was gonna come up in episode 5. It threw me for a loop. I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Because I'm thinking he gonna talk to the dude, and that shit did a whole 360 with I was like, come on, Doc.
But this episode to me was about a lot of self-hate. Ruby, it shows that it's dual meaning. It's a dual meaning to it. It shows you how, for one, we chasing white America as black folks. We're trying to speak like them. We try to dress like them. We try to talk like them. And the whole time, they're trying to be like us. When Ruby went to work and they were on break, the white ladies in there trying to get their ass to the south side of Chicago. Meanwhile, Ruby busting her ass to come uptown. She hate the sister because she didn't have the balls or didn't think she was good enough to get that job. And the sister got the job just by going in there and getting it. So she resented her for that. Then you come back and you see Montrose was whooping on Tick's ass as a child because he was gay and thought because Montrose wasn't rough, rugged, he was a bookworm, he hanging out with Letty, he thought he was going to be a sissy. But the whole time, Tick is just a bookworm. But Montrose hating himself so much with his homosexuality that he beat Tick into hating him. So, I don't know if y'all picked up on this. When they were on break at Marshall Fields, and they was trying on the rich people clothes. In the back room, if you listen closely, it's a white man singing Tutti Frutti. Little Richard's song, Tutti Frutti. And then when they get to the south side, it's Little Richard. They even said, man, the way you moving your hips, you could dance to the black version. So it's about how white America and what they call white supremacy has fucked us up to the point we don't even want to be ourselves. We want to be something else. Meanwhile, the very things that we want to be is chasing us trying to be like us. Because what's her name? Cynthia. What's her name? Cynthia. What the fuck her name is? White girl. William. I can't think of it. Christina even told her sitting on the couch, "We want to be like y'all. You right."
Yeah.
So this, and in regards to that potion, this is only the tip of the iceberg, because as you see, Ruby keep playing. See, I look at it like with sin. When God gave you a shot at one sin, you steal something, and then, oh, forgive me, God, I ain't gonna do it no more. You steal something else. You only getting deeper and deeper in the bed with the devil. And Christina is clearly the devil. So that's why I believe she attacked Ruby. Because I keep telling y'all, in my opinion, Letty is the fucking strongest link in this chain. Tick is the brain, but Letty is the muscle.
Oh yeah.
And
she was gonna fuck Tick up. Remember they showed that back when you was looking for the pictures, yo?
Yeah.
So you're right, Letty is strong as fuck. You know what I mean?
Because that's
no doubt. I think she broke Tick down though, because now Tick really know like she's there for him. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
And that conversation they had, like, yo, I was scared before, now I'm in it. You know what I mean? But remember, they go back when on that. If you see the preview, they going back where Tick was in the war, and he talked about that Filipino lady.
Right.
So, yeah, this episode 6 is gonna be crazy. You know what I mean?
Shelly said, "Yeah, go ahead, DGrate. Go ahead.
Let me go back because we so concurring. She said, "Do y'all think the manager only hit on Hillary because he felt her blackness deep down? That's why he never hit on the white girls." I think he hit on them. I think he did hit on the white girls because when Hillary mentioned, when she asked that question, has he ever hit on you guys? Blah blah blah, and they kind of laughed a little bit and kind of like shined it off. But I think he probably tried to at least. Let me finish reading her comments so we can be caught up. Because the only other one he came at was the other black woman in the store. Okay. She also said, "I always saw 85% of their men or women want to see what it's like to be with us as well. Once again, that's how it has been for a long time with black women." Okay. Cool. Then Big Illinois said, "What's up with the police chief?" Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, when he first interviewed her as Hillary, he said something about her eyes, so he was already caught up in the infatuation of her. You feel what I'm saying? So it was just a matter of how he was gonna do it. But when she flipped the script, and and when he found, she basically raped him. You feel what I'm saying? Basically raped him. It was just beyond nuts, man. You know what I'm feeling? How it's like in the 1950s, right? But they played like Cardi B and shit.
Right.
Yo, I'm like, this is the most gangsterist shit ever, yo. It's back in the 1950s and 60s and shit, but they playing Cardi B, Bloody Shoes and shit like that. I'm like, yo, this shit is gangster as hell.
Yes, it was a trip. HRap has said it, and you said it too, it's just the self-hate and the anger, how Ruby just was transforming, man, and the more she was Hillary, the more she wasn't digging on how people was treating us. You know what I mean? She was hating that shit, bro.
Well, she kept going back, and that's how you know.
Homegirl said with the potion, she said you could do whatever the fuck you want. Like, this is that type of potion where you could go infiltrate some shit and be, you know what I mean?
No, she meant you could leave or stay. Because remember, that was the point. And she asked her, am I free to go? She was like, you can do whatever the hell you want to do. Leave or go.
Right. Yeah, and she chose to stay.
Right. And
when she spoke to whoever's the female, she spoke to
Christina.
William as the female, right? That's when Ruby was like you said, she said, listen, we trying to be y'all. But she told Ruby, you have this power now to be whoever you want. You feel what I'm saying? You can be the white woman. You can be the black person. You can be whoever you want. You have this freedom range to be whoever the hell you want. And I think Ruby gonna use that shit as her advantage to interrogate or terrorize some shit.
Ruby, that shit gonna destroy Ruby in the end, because every time you do that shit, you lose a piece of yourself. When you go into trying to be something else, you can never be who you think you want to be. We got a new call on the line. What's your name? What you want to talk about?
It's Shelly here. Trying to see what we're talking about with this.
Go ahead, Shelly. Get a female perspective, man, and how to make you feel from your vision of the things that Ruby and these females are going through in this series. And I believe you caught up to all the episodes also.
Yes, I had. I couldn't help but to catch up. But y'all see, I mean, I gave y'all a little bit of how I felt in the chat, but like I said, you said Letty. You know, she the muscle. She's the ride or die, as we've always been for the black man.
Right.
You know, and that's how I feel.
Yeah.
So, you know, I wasn't expecting her to be anything else. You know, because when she came when they were at the restaurant when they were going on the trip, and she came running from the back. It was like, we got to go. Like, it's time to go. And he was like, let me drive. She was like, get in and let's go. Nobody got time for this.
Yeah, she definitely is super dope. She is.
Shelly, I want to hear you. I want to hear your voice, your thoughts. When to express Ruby to us, express that to us from a female point of view. You know, we only can give it
overall
just
in this episode.
It don't matter. Up to now.
Well, I think it's that whole, you know, dark skin, light skin controversy. You know, where she feels like Ruby just do what you want to do and can do what you want to do because of, you know, the color of her skin.
Right.
And, you know, and that's how, you know, for sisters or some, you know, they've always been searching for something. And they allow things to happen to them that wouldn't normally, you know, that them other folks ain't got to go through.
Mm-hmm.
You know, as far as Widow Young, you know, treating Letty the way she do. You know, she always got something negative to say for her. And it might be because, I don't, you know, I can't remember if they discussed their relationship, you know, between the two of them with their mother. You know, if they were treated differently or whatever, but...
You remember Mom gave Letty that money, too.
No, she didn't. No, she didn't. Christina earned that money.
That's right. That's right. Good job.
Right.
Okay.
So that's why Skip went to go take her out. Or he mentioned it when he went there to take her out. And she was like, you know, you need to think a little better because you can't just go around telling like.
Yeah. Why did she take the money from Christina?
She didn't know it was. She thought it was. They told her it was an inheritance from their mother. But it was, Christina was behind the whole thing because she wanted her to buy that house.
Christina. Now. she got a plot. She wants all of this work done for her, so she can maneuver
like
her way into the ancient order.
How she had Ruby go and plant the stuff in the sheriff's prize for office for quote unquote William.
Right. Remind you that ancient order of dawn stuff is nothing but like a men's fraternity. So she felt like being a woman, she could maneuver herself into that. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And she could maneuver
As
herself.
they always do.
Right. And infiltrate the ancient order of dawn. She could do whatever she wants. Yup. Yo, my phone going dead. I'm gonna be listening, y'all.
All right. Thanks for the input, Knox. Appreciate you, sir.
No doubt.
Thanks, Sherry. That was, that's a whole other angle. A whole other angle. Hey, who was the guy in the closet?
Another one of the experiments, I think. I don't know who he was personally, but I think he's just another one of their experiments.
Well, it looks like they piecing body parts together, because if you look at the sheriff when he was changing his shirt, it looks like his torso belonged to someone else. His torso was extremely dark.
I gotta go back and see that. Yeah.
His torso was extremely dark. And if you look at the man who they cut his tongue out, his neck was cut and he was put together. And when you go back to when Adam was a part of the show, you see that Adam was piecing humans together. That was part of the Adam and the dude who lived in Letty's house were piecing humans together. Remember, they had the baby head on the big strong dude head. So more than likely, he was just another faction of that.
Crazy.
But I definitely believe.
She had to keep it together while she was up in that damn closet. Sister was boy.
Yeah, either that or die.
They would have got me. I'd have been fighting everybody. The shooters, I've been fighting everybody in that thing. I couldn't stay in that closet, bro. It had been on. Kill me now, because I ain't standing here with this weirdo ass dude.
And if you notice, Christina even told her, like, if you wanna, she basically let her know the sheriff thinks he killed William or me because she was Adam's only child. Because remember, Adam had her quoting scripture. A woman, like I said last week, she uses William to exercise white privilege because white men are the ones with issues with women. So it's just a situation to whereas she's going to get in order to take control of the order, she's going to do what she had to do. Because remember, when she came to visit the sheriff at his crib, he spoke on William and they were talking and she was like, when did they swear you into the order? But she understands as a woman, I will never be able to do this. And that's why I think she attacked Ruby, because Letty is some type of protector of Tick. She's his hedge, so to speak, in a biblical sense. She's his hedge because see, episode 1, they in the damn diner. Who say they as Letty? Episode 2, Letty gets shot. He gets weak. When she comes back to life, he returns to power and takes over Adam's experiments. Episode 3, they underwater, they submerge, they looking for the papers. The papers break wide. Letty swims back for the paper. And that's...
And she was the leader on the flank.
Right.
On the flank, too. Yeah.
Right. So Letty is definitely his hedge. And he don't even realize how powerful I don't think either one of them realizes it, because they've been together since they were children. Letty is the reason Montrose used to beat on his ass, because he thought he was going to be gay like him, was trying to beat the gay out of him. That's why I say it's a continuum of self-hate in this episode. And it's just showing you that no matter what you do, while you trying to be something else, these very things are trying to be you.
Exactly. And we know that. Here, we know that ourselves.
Right. And that's why I say, you know, Montrose the whole.
They took our style with because I did notice the white man in the back singing the
Tutti Frutti.
Tutti Frutti, yes.
And they even said it. She could, with those type of hips, she could she could dance to the colored version. And the reason, like with Ruby, the reason Ruby was mad at the young sister is because the young sister did what she didn't have the courage to do. And we face that all the time in our community too. Well, how you get the slot? Because I asked for it. You know, that's why I say it's a lot of biblical references in this. Like that one, ask and you shall receive. Ruby never asked, so she never received. She done went into college courses. She done did all this. And all she had to do was walk in there and say, can I? And she would have got it. But I honestly believe at some point this whole shape-shifting thing is gonna bite Ruby dead in the ass. Well, it's gonna be a weapon used against Letty because Christina realizes that the weakness in Ruby is weaknesses in Letty is Ruby, and if I can get your sister on my side, you're not gonna fight her as rigorously as you would fight anybody else.
And she's going to try and take Letty down because she realizes, like you said, that Tick is, you know, she's Tick's strength.
Right.
She's Tick's Delilah.
Because I'm telling you, it makes me think about the biblical thing because, you know, in the Bible, they talk about how beautiful the devil was in heaven. He was a beautiful being. Everybody raved about how good he looked. And that would be Christina in today's world because she's a white woman. He got his way because he wanted his way. And then when you talk about the book of names, which is the book of Genesis, that's why this story is so intriguing to me, because they take the spiritual angle. I think the monsters and all that stuff is just to keep people who are not aware abreast to the story, you know, keep them into the story. But yeah, man, this is a dope show, and it continues to show problems inside of our community that we don't address.
They use the monsters because that's what Lovecraft did in his story.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I think that's why they keep him in there, even though he was, you know, the model figure of white supremacy and
right,
all of that. I think that's why they keep the monsters in.
What shocked me is when Montrose was sitting in that house, because if Montrose was truly evil, remember, if he was truly evil, he wouldn't be able to walk inside the house simply because the voodoo lady protected the house.
Because Christina show can't get in there.
Nah.
She stopped her at the door.
At the door. Holy bitch, you can't.
And Letty didn't even know it was there.
Yeah, that's right. He was like, oh, okay, you. Now what?
So that shows that Montrose isn't evil. That's why I went with the self-hate angle, because he just hates the fact that he's gay in the 50s. And I mean, let's just realize, man, this is a time in life when if you were left-handed, they would beat your ass and make you right with your right hand. So, and you definitely being a homosexual in the 50s, you dead.
Man.
If people could... Go ahead, Shelley.
From the last when he killed whatever that lady's name. the lady they found in the room with the paper.
Right.
Yeah.
So, and I don't think he killed her to be evil. I think he killed her to keep whatever secret needs to be kept.
Yep.
As we always do. You know, family secrets don't come out.
And Montrose knows way more than he's letting on, because when you see Tick at the library, the person who took out every one of those books before Tick is Montrose.
Yep.
And like Lady says, you're going to let him run around with his tail between his legs when you got all the answers.
Got all the answers. Yep. So he read all those books and been through some things, you know what I mean? Because he was out there in love, out there first episode for a long time. He was out there for a minute. You know what I mean? HRap, you had
to the second episode, wasn't it?
Right. Yeah. Second episode. Yeah, so he came out out of hiding. HRap, you called it. I don't know. This is our last episode. Maybe matter of fact, I think the first episode. Matter of fact, let me go back. When you was on the backyard talking, that's what got me watching the show, because you was talking about it over the backyard. I said, let me see what HRap's talking about, because it's very interesting. But you called it, because we were talking about P-Valley and the homosexuality in P-Valley. You said it, bro. You said, I won't be surprised if they bring that Lovecraft and present those same situations.
Oh yeah, man.
So when I saw that, I was like, this right here. I was like, man, you called that one, bro. We need to play the lottery real soon.
I wish, bro. Please. Man.
You called it, man.
But,
and it's funny, it made me think about how these TV shows, and I might be going on a whole other angle, how these TV shows is trying to portray us. You know, we look at the black man strength, especially in a character like that. This dude play characters like, you don't want to cross this character, play gangster. You know what I mean? And all the shows, for the shows I see him play on, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
To the point where they just flipped it like, okay, you finna play a whole different type of role in this TV show right here. You know, anybody want to speak on that? Go ahead. No, I was just want to get feedback on that, because I'm seeing how, like I said, the networks and society is having us portray these roles.
Right, and I just think that it goes along with society in general. Like they're making it okay and more acceptable. And like I noticed even from like commercials and all that type of stuff that they use us when they're doing those medicines to help with AIDS and
I saw that.
Yeah. So I think they know, because y'all are starting to see it more so in yourselves, y'all's strength and power, and it's being personified more through social media, Twitter, Instagram, whatever. They're seeing it more. So they need to knock y'all down.
Yeah. It's crazy. Especially during these times that we're going through right now.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Us coming together, us protesting, us speaking out about our people, being leaders, being the forefront. Y'all
bringing community back again.
Yeah. It makes sense, because I saw a report today.
Can I just real quick go back to the Holy Ghost, not the Holy Ghost, the Holy Ghost? No, the party.
That's
the party.
That's the Holy Ghost episode,
So I think that was my favorite scene of the whole show so far. And then I'm going to get off the phone and let y'all finish. When Letty went to go bust the windows, and the man was right behind her with the gun. Like,
we got you.
Protected, exactly. Yeah, that's in my favorite.
That was one of my favorite things too. And we talked about that, because they asked me, like, who's your favorite character of this? I said, for me, Letty is. I need to say Tick. I said Tick and Letty's going hand in, but for some reason I said Letty. She's showing strength, and we at HRap already described the situations where she's saving her ass. And you also said she's saving her ass from every situation. But when at that point she was like, I'm tired, and I'm about to do by any means necessary to put this shit to an end. I'm going here with my back. Anybody in my way is gonna catch fire. You know what I mean? I'm breaking windows down.
I think that's how. What's the sister's name?
Ruby.
Yeah,
Ruby.
In the last episode.
Exactly.
She was tired.
But see, the thing is, I totally agree with you. But my only issue with Ruby is, if you're truly tired, you cannot be jumping back and forth on both sides of this fence. Because at some point, like she said, the devil's going to ask you to do a favor that you're not ready to pay for. And that's when the problem's going to come. Because Christina is going to put Letty versus Ruby. Because your reference with Samson and Delilah, I would apply it to that. Because Ruby is Letty's hair. If she would be crushed if her relationship with Ruby falls apart. And let's not forget, Hippolyta still is going to play a role in this. And that's Uncle George's wife. Because remember, she went back to the Northeast to get answers.
Right. I thought we was going to get to that, but we still waiting on that right there. You know what I mean?
Hippolyta is going to get answers because Montrose knows something else. Montrose knows a whole lot that we don't know he knows, because Montrose is the only person that was willing to lie to Hippolyta. Tick was like, let's tell her the truth. Montrose is like, no, we can't tell her.
And I forgot all about them turning around at the end to go back.
Yep, they went back.
Because Hippolyta and that young lady they're gonna play a major role in this, and they may even bring Uncle George back. Because what makes me think that is when that book Dracula, because you know a vampire cannot come into your house unless you invite him. And that's how Christina, or AKA William, was able to get in Letty's house, because Ruby bought him there.
All right. Y'all go on and finish.
All right, Shelly, thanks for calling in. It's always good to hear from you. Thanks for the support.
Yep, anytime. All righty, y'all.
All right.
And see, yeah, that's the thing. I'm waiting to see what does Hippolyta bring back, because that is where the rubber gonna meet the road. Hippolyta might fuck Montrose up.
Right, because she's already on one. She's on one. She ain't liking what she's hearing and what they not telling her. You know what I mean? So she's gonna find some answers. And I think one of the key persons is gonna be the young daughter too.
Yes. She's powerful as well.
She's in it.
And see, that's the thing that's kind of dope to me. Like because we were separated from our folks, we don't understand the power of women. And if you look at this entire Get Down, everything in this Get Down is around women and their power, and the lack of knowledge of that power. And when you go back to our heritage, when you look at the kings and how they're selected back on the continent, it is a council of women in the tribe that is to appoint the king. And I think this sister and homeboy from Keen, what was it, Keen and Peel or whatever the fuck it is.
Oh yeah.
That's who created this. And they let you know, man. I mean, no matter what struggle we've gone through, the women they've been the difference in winning and losing. You know, you got King and Rosa Parks. King set Rosa Parks up, told her don't go, get on the bus, sit down, and we got your back. They'd have beat a dude to death though. But with the sister, she just went to jail. You can't have a dude there,
right.
You know, and that's why I look at the sister Letty as she is the backbone of everything. Tick might be the head, Tick might be the chosen one, but without that woman, you nothing.
Nothing. You need that strength.
Right.
Coming from your queen.
Exactly.
And when you put a king and queen together, man, that's a powerful thing, man. When you put that relationship together, it's a powerful thing. Once they're on the same page,
exactly.
they're moving, and they believe in each other,
right?
They love each other too. Unstoppable, man. Unstoppable. And I can tell you, it tells me when our people come together, and get off on this, I'm gonna be 100, get off the bullshit. You know what I mean? We're powerful, and we still are powerful. You know what I mean? You know, we were kings and queens back in the day.
Right.
You know what I mean? You know, we go to the motherland and we're powerful people, man.
Right.
We're powerful. Chili said, put us together, we're unstoppable. And that's why, just like in Snowfall, how they put the drugs in the community to divide us up. You know what I mean? They put all these things. They put all these things in our community. They put all these things in our head to divide us up. Red versus blue, cricket versus blood. You know what I mean? There's all these factors that keep us divided. You know what I mean?
And I'm glad you said that with Snowfall.
And you see it in this last episode where what Montrose did and what he has done in the past with Tick is divided him. You know what I mean?
Right, because he leaning towards his father and he leaning towards his woman. But back to your Snowfall reference, right? When you look at Snowfall, and you just spoke on it, they put the dope in the community. Look who fell first to the dope, though. Homeboy with the Afro girlfriend.
Yeah, she started smoking that.
Right. You destroy the woman, and the dudes are weakened. Because, like, you know, a lot of people don't like this brother, and it's because of his delivery. But his message is always on point. Damon Dash said it. He's on Breakfast Club one morning. He said, dudes are jealous. You need to get you a woman because your woman is going to see through the bullshit first and tell you who to and who not to fuck with. And if you watch all these situations, they attack you through the woman. Even in the Bible, they attack you through the woman. And then you are in a weakened state. And then that's when they dominate you.
This show right here is bringing a whole lot out, man. Bringing a whole lot out.
Yeah, you just got to be watching it. Like, it's his brother named Joe Madison, DGrate. You'll like him. He on Sirius Satellite Radio. He always say this, and I've taken it on as my own personal mantra. Listen with your third ear and watch with your third eye. And I'm telling you, man, as long as Tick roll with Letty, he'll be okay. And what I took from Letty standing there with that bat, and you heard what she said, I don't like it when you that angry. And it was kind of saying when you this angry, I'll destroy you.
The key thing he said is, I think he made a reference like I would never
Right.
leave you or hurt you, something like that.
Hurt you.
Or you don't gotta worry about me, something like that. Yeah,
Right.
So, and then they made love at that moment.
Right.
But she still was on guard. You know, we don't know if that was just out of passion, or just out of love. You know what I mean? So she still was on guard though. Even that moment that she was in the tub and they was talking, man, she was just like, it was like her down. It was like this episode was her downtime. Like, you know what? Let me get my shit together. Let me get my head together because it's about to be on and cracking. There's a whole lot of shit going on.
Most definitely, man. Most definitely. But I'm telling you, man.
Right now, she's the backbone of this whole situation. You know what I mean? And they brought her into it because remember, Tick and George was going by themselves. You know what I mean?
Right. Remember, Letty was just supposed to be going to her brother's house.
Right.
And then her brother jumped down her throat. And once again, it's on. But Hippolyta is going to be, again, it go right back to Hippolyta. Because the reason Christina is trying to get into Letty's house is to get their solar system. Remember? Hippolyta took it.
Took it. Straight got it. That's that thing is play a very important.
Oh, yeah.
That thing is very important in this TV show. You know what I mean? But I'm willing to find out what is that all about. Is it some type of time machine or what? You know what I mean? Or what answers is it holding that we need to know about?
You know what, DGrate? What helps me with this show? I don't think about the next episode. Because if you start trying to figure out what's next, you'll miss little details.
Right. And it's a lot of little details. I only thought I watched this once. I didn't go back. You know, because it was kind of. I got it the first time. You know what I mean? I might go back now since you, Shelley, and Knox talk about some things I need to review. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
When I watched Power, I saw that once. I might go back and just try to piece it all together. But yeah, it's something you have to really watch the whole thing. My wife was watching it. She kept going in and out. I'm like, you need to start over because
you can't pick up where you left off at.
You got to start from scratch.
Yeah.
You got to start from scratch, man.
Unless you're gonna be asking 10 million questions.
Right, you will be. And there's some questions I can't even answer. That's why this is good. That's why I like people to call in, like Shelley Knox. And,
oh yeah, man.
Because it helps me. If I miss something, it helps me figure out, like, oh, okay, that do make sense now. Like when I said, I thought she got the money from
an inheritance.
Gave her that money. Yeah, but that was from Christina.
Right, because
you know what?
Tick pulled a gun on her at a real estate office, remember?
Right, yeah. He wrote up on it. You know what tripped me out? The special effects was really great of the skin coming off the body.
Yes.
You know, my question to you or anybody in the chat room, how long does this potion last? Because it seemed like, I don't know, I guess it seemed like when she wanted to stay as a white woman, it took over and she came out. But when she was when she had her plan to do what she did to old dude, it seemed like she came out on her own. She wanted to come out. She disguised herself as Hillary.
Right.
And then when she got old boy down there in that situation, she came out and was like, you know what, this is what I look like. You know what I mean? You know, she was pissed off when she heard old boy say, what did he say? Nigger
bitch.
Some shit. Yeah. Did he rape old girl?
He just pushed up on her in the alley And then she shook him. And another thing that Ruby was pissed off at, that remember, when Ruby was about to quit, he was trying to fire that sister. He was like, maybe we need to fire old girl because she just not cutting it, because he saw how Ruby was cutting into her as Hillary.
Right.
And again, man, it just shows, man, we don't have the liberty or the latitude, I should say, to be disrespecting each other. Otherwise, because we don't have the liberty or the latitude to disrespect each other because you never know who's watching. And remember, a couple of weeks ago on the backyard, I was like, man, we do too much talking about our personal business, our family business, as in the black community, on social media and other outlets, and letting folks in, and then you see, even though this has nothing to do with Lovecraft, you see today they came out and said the Russians are attacking us because they via social media and attacking us via the vote because we keep putting our thoughts on social media instead of calling DeMarcus and saying, DeMarcus, what's up, man? This is the issue I have with you. We put it on and we just continue. And to me, that's what this whole thing is about. Christina watching Letty and Ruby go at it, understanding that it's a caste system or a color shaming or whatever the fuck we want to call it going on. So she took her shame and her shortcomings because she sat there at that bar and told William all her problems, told her how to milk her. One thing, I want to know what you think about this. Why wasn't Ruby upset that William and Christina was the same person? She took that shit right in stride like Frankie Beverly.
Yeah, she was surprised, you know what I mean? She was surprised. She was shook, but she wasn't. What could she do? Because after that, it kind of went off. We gonna see.
No. She found out William and Christina the same person, and then went and raped Buddy at Marshall Fields.
Okay. I thought that's how I forgot. That's why I gotta go back and watch. You know what I mean? Like, I'm thinking like when she came out as William.
She didn't even flinch, bruh.
That's crazy.
And that's why I say, you laying down with this devil, you're doing this devil mix, as our grandparents used to say. At some point, you're going to have to pay for this. Because if you keep going Hillary, Ruby, at some point, you're going to get lost. You ain't got no choice but to get lost, dog. Exactly. Because this is, and that's why I say, man, Ruby is a weapon formed against Letty. Because she's still angry, as Shelley said, the colorism. I remember when she was when she got the job, my mama used to take me and Letty down here. She used to get Letty everything. That colorism thing. Clearly, Letty's father is either a white man or a fair-skinned man.
Right.
And
that point with the color, and also, I'm just keeping 100. She's a heavy chick too.
Right.
You know, so now it's no problem. It's something. Well, I can't say because it is. People keep it undercover. You know what I mean? So people prejudge. They prejudge.
Yeah.
Your size, your appearance. You know what I mean? Like, you know.
I mean, she's you're right, because she's prototypical or stereotypical black woman from the past. She did flinch. We have to see it the next episode to see how. Okay, that was from Michelle. Her anger was very, short-lived. Yep. So that's what I want to check that out, man. I really want to see what the next turn on that is, because I keep saying, and I'm gonna keep saying it, man. She is a weapon formed against Letty, because that's how you neutralize Tick. Because you saw Tick. Remember when they killed Letty, Tick spazzed. He kirked out.
Right.
They killed Letty, and you see he hurried up and brought Letty back to life.
Big time. Big time.
Because he knew if I kill her, dude ain't gonna do a damn thing. And he killed Uncle George on the Obi-Wan Kenobi side of the game. You know, you the teacher? Well, I gotta get you out the way, because you're educating. Okay, somebody just came in. We got a caller. Caller, what's your name? How may I help you? I mean, what you want to talk about? Speak on it.
I don't think, well, I know what the white women do. My point is, I believe she is have an agenda, but I don't think it's a separation system. You see how she just came in there and listened to everything she did, and that was her way in. I don't think she's trying to break stuff at this time, but I do believe.
Speak up a little bit.
Her access. Hold on. Can you hear me now?
Much better.
Way better.
Okay. I don't think she's trying to break up the system. I think her whole main agenda is going to be to get that solar thing, and Ruby is going to be her way to get into that house. I believe that's what it is. I don't think she's really trying to break up the system, to be honest. Because she came at Letty, remember, and I was talking about this with someone. Remember when it first came on that one episode, and she's riding in the road, and they had the nerve to say, Rihanna, bitch better have my money.
Right.
I thought it was hilarious. I think that song was basically like, okay, I helped you get that house. Now you need to make what it is that I want. You know what I'm saying? But this, what's her name was like, you're not coming in here. You don't.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
I got you. I got the money in the
house. Exactly. So now I think she had to put a spin on it, and she went after the sister like, okay, the sister stay there. Don't you still stay there? It's like a boarding house.
Right.
So that's gonna be her way to get in to maybe search that house if she hasn't already. I thought when she attacked Ruby that they're at her house, at the boarding house. But they turned out they were at his house, William's house, or Christina's house, or whatever, when he decided to attack her or have sex with her or whatever to get in her head. So I don't think she's trying to put the sisters against each other right now, but I think she's just going to use Ruby to get into that house.
Okay.
I don't think she's right now, because remember, she even said to Ruby, you're making it about the wrong thing. I think she's for the women, you know what I'm saying, but she's white. So she's going to use whatever it is with the black women to try to finagle her way in to get whatever it is that she wants. And a lot of the white women do that. My standpoint is the white women that I run into, they try and talk their way into the black women's lives to see what's going on with them, how to get their way into our community. You know what I'm saying? And that's just their way of trying to see if they can relate to That's my standpoint.
Okay, that works.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Picking pieces.
Right.
So they can fit in.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And that's how they do. That's how they do with the man too. You know what I mean? They digging our style. They digging our flow. They like how we dance. They like how we dress. They like our swag. You know what I mean? Oh, and don't have no bread. Oh, okay. You got bread too? What?
Right. What did you do to get that bread? You know what I'm saying? So it's just them and trying to infiltrate. They're always trying to infiltrate us. That's all it is. That's all it is. That's my standpoint on that one conversation y'all were having. I don't think right now, because I think right now for the women, considering the order is not letting her do what she want to do because she's a woman. Y'all even said it when she went in and was talking to that cop. How he said, I don't remember you getting initiated in either. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They had their little conflict. Yeah. The conversation, because they looking at her. When you come in town? You know what I mean?
Right.
You didn't let us know you was coming in town. What's up?
Right, and basically like, what you doing here? You don't have no authority here, and that's basically the way he was talking to her. And so she went and changed to the man and beat up them two cops, and then had the nerve to say, well, I have a date. So she has an agenda. She's just trying to do whatever it is to, whatever this end game is with this whole show. I think it has to do with that solar system thing and whatever was on those pages that now we've been set back because of the gay dad. I forgot his name.
Montrose.
But don't let him. She got pictures of those pages.
Yeah, but
remember that part?
Now, yeah, I remember that part. But just think, if we would have had the pages as soon as it happened, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
He could have started reading the pages. He didn't have to go to that, act crazy. Like, did you take pictures of the, the pages and this, that, and the other? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how long they are saying that probably took before she revealed that he took pictures, but that still set them back. Let's say probably about a half a day, because now she has to develop the pictures and they have to read it now off the pictures.
Right.
So. Yep. So I can't wait for the next episode. This is gonna be good.
Okay, I didn't get your, my bad. I didn't get your name. Who is this? Who talking to?
This is Michelle.
Oh, Michelle. Hey, Michelle. I didn't hear you because you first came. What's going on, Michelle?
Right.
Welcome to the show. Always feel free to call in. We put the number in the chat room. Just how you doing now. We talk about whatever. So we appreciate you coming in and chopping it up with us. Hope this is not your last time.
Yeah, I'll try and chime in with y'all from time to time.
That's cool. Appreciate it.
Okay.
All right, nice to hear from you, Michelle. Call back as much as you like.
All right. Later, guys.
All right, thank you.
Hey, you see what Kirby said in the chat room? What's up, Kirby? Kirby's in the chat room. Kirby said HRap Montrose killed the Indian chick because he don't want to give up his demonic lustful ways.
Hey, that makes sense. That makes sense. That makes perfect sense.
Do you think Montrose feels like from the last episode, from the last scene? Because remember they was on the dance floor. He just let go. He's like, fuck, I'm free.
Yeah,
he's free.
Yeah, I mean, he's free to a certain extent. And like Shelly said, it's one thing for Tick to get information that he's gay, but it's going to be something totally different to confront his homosexuality.
It's crazy, man. Well, bro, shoot. You got anything else, man, about this?
Hey, man, I'm just looking forward to next week, man. I'm really just looking forward to next week. It's gonna be a get down.
Yeah, is. This is good. And I'm glad we open up for dialogue. Like I said, this helps me. Everybody that calls in or in the chat, it helps me understand this a little more. Even though me and you, the host of the show, we're not the show. The people are the show. Our voices are the show. Our opinions are the show. And it helps us understand what's going on and helps us, and we kind of educate each other at the same time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, it's fun.
I appreciate this dialogue, man.
Hey, before we get off, I don't know if we're going to talk about it because I don't know if you even have that channel. A lot of people don't have a channel. But it's this docu-series starring Samuel Jackson on Epix. Epix is the same channel that the Bumpy Johnson show was on. It's called Enslaved. We don't even need to talk about it, but I do want people to watch it because it's fire, man. Sam Jackson traced his lineage back to the very tribe he's from in the country. He is
What's the name of the show?
Enslaved.
Okay, look it up.
So it's a very, very good show. You know, we don't even have to talk about it, but I would just suggest that people check it out, man. It's powerful. They trace back Samuel Jackson's heritage, and they actually hunt down a vessel with captive Africans to be converted into slaves. And they about to dig up the ship because the ship sank with our ancestors on it. And it's interesting, man. And they are in the general area. They found this ship that sank that ship because they wasn't really trying to sink the ship. They got into a gun battle, and then that ship just happened to go down.
Gotta check that out.
Yeah, man. It's called Enslaved. It's starring Samuel Jackson. It's powerful. I would suggest that, you know, if you're part of the diaspora, I would suggest that you check it out, man. We can talk about it next week if you like. We can leave the door open for it. Huh?
We talk about any show, anything, man. We don't just chopping it up, you know what I mean? So,
and I am going to get on P-Valley, contrary to popular belief that some people think I ain't going to watch it. I ain't going to say no names, though. She just got on. I am going to get on that so we can chop it up on P-Valley because I keep hearing about it. I keep hearing this fire like Cayenne. So, if it sounds like you got to go because you're on the run. No, I'm just playing.
I heard the background, though. I was like, man, these people think I'm at the bus stop. You know what I mean?
But,
the bus stop is right across down the street.
Yeah.
Valley Fire, man. It's crazy. It's good. I think it's like around 6 or 7 episodes. You can binge watch that real quick and, you know, and get caught up.
Yeah, I'm going to check it out.
You got some good issues going in there, man. I also want to, I'm going to throw this out here because I know we talked about this before we even start. I want to go back. Maybe we can go back. Like I said, I want to pick a movie. You know what I mean?
Okay, we can do that.
Well, like I said, one of my movies that I want to, we probably just dedicate a show to, or 30 minutes, whatever the case may be. Coolie High.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I want to chop it up. That's my favorite movie, bro. Coolie High is
Here go a fun fact, DGrate. When Montrose went into Cabrini O'Green,
right.
The other side of the street is what Coolie High was.
Okay. That's what I'm saying. And you since y'all from Chicago.
Me and Big Illinois from that neighborhood.
Yeah, so we can break that down, man. We can break Coolie High down and just talk about how does that movie affect our lives, man, who's growing up watching it, you know what I mean? How it's a classic movie. I ain't gonna even say it's a black movie. I just say classic. When I used to pick up, when I used to Uber and Lyft, I'll pick up people from the airport, right, H?
Okay.
And if I know I'm going a long way, like an hour drive, long ride in traffic, I always play these games with people that's cool. I was like, y'all want to play a game? I said, sure. You know, you just get some white people. Hey, yeah, let's do this. And I get like 2 or 3 matches, maybe one. I said, we're gonna play the game. Give me your top 5 favorite movies. You know what I mean? And they buy into it, and it makes the trip go by faster. We start talking about movies, and they always ask, what is your movie? And it's funny because the movies I name, they looking like I ain't never heard of it. I ain't never heard of it. I always say Coolie High. They always, I need to watch that. I need to, what's the name of it again? So I try to educate. I try to put in the ear of some of these folks, you know, movies that we grew up watching, and you know what I mean. And I also learn from the movies that they tell me. It makes me very interested just to see what they watch, what's their angle, what kind of movies they watch, and what they love, movies that they love. So, and I'll go back and watch them and see what the hell they talking about. Man, it creates good dialogue too. So I think if we can pick a movie, you know what I mean, that we've seen before, and we can break it down and just give our perspective on that. You know, it don't always got to be on TV shows or whatever. But we're gonna try to stay in the timeline of staying on point with the shows we're watching right now.
Okay. Yeah, we can get some of the movies rolling, man. We can talk about stuff like how Beverly Hills Cop is just propaganda. It ain't propaganda. It's propaganda. Making police look all friendly.
Right, big time. Cool, man. Shoot.
Man, with that being said, promote your shows. I promote the others, and we can get out of here.
That's right. Shoot. Tomorrow morning, man, we're going to throw up our live Studio Radio, X Squad Radio Network. Funky Fresh Flashback Friday is going down tomorrow morning, man. We're going to have another episode of Studio Taboo. That's going down. The hottest game in the land right now. So if anybody's available in the morning, man, log in, follow me, log in, and create your Spreaker account and play some Studio Taboo. Tomorrow's show's gonna be fire. It's gonna be fire, and it's gonna be. I ain't gonna give away too much. Whoever wins tomorrow is gonna be blessed. Tell you that. Whoever wins Studio Taboo tomorrow is going to be blessed. That's all you need to know. You can catch me on Sunday Night Love Jones and Monday Night Love Jones on X Squad Radio Network, and check out all our episodes on the X Squad Radio Network, man. And that's pretty much what I got going on. I got Westside Wednesdays coming next week. I got my Studio line back open. I'm proud about that. You know what I mean? So I can now have conversations. I have people call in. I don't have my conference line back working. I got my Studio line working. That's all I need. So yeah. On you, man.
And with that being said, tomorrow night you got DJ Mag Knox in the evening. You got Big Illinois at night. You got me. You got Lisa Deuce and Deacon Dale Saturday afternoon. You got me Saturday evening. Black Swan Experience Saturday night. You already plugged your show for Sunday. You got #1 Chief Rocker Jersey Vern Monday. Tuesday is covered with DJ Knox in the afternoon, me in the evening, and the night is Tasty Talks Mandela and Girly Girl on New Max Radio. Then you got your show Wednesday, Westside Wednesday, Deacon Dale in the evening, Big Illinois at night, and then 166 hours from then you got Knox and Chiz doing the Theory of Culture next Tuesday afternoon, us Tuesday evening. And hit it 168 hours from now, 66 hours from now, we will be relaunching the Couch Potatoes, taking over the universe 1 week at a time. The dopest brothers in the universe, 1 weekend at a time, 1 week at a time. Y'all already know how we do it. Shout out to Combat Jack, and I say that every week. Dream those dreams and man up and woman up and live your dreams, because life without dreams flows in black and white. And life with dream flows in Technicolor and surround sound. It's a combination of X Squad Radio and built for this network. 2 fingers, 1 word, and we are out.
Out of here. Peace out.
Network for the strong, not the weak.